There we go.
Motherfucker's trying to give away the poor girl's room. I didn't realize the artist never updated it, though.
Now, Clint, I'll slip you a 20 if you get Victor out of my room.
Victor's in your room?
Yep.
Is he rooming there, or is he just like kind
He's
of
actually rooming there. The sign's been...
Actually, now that I think about it, moderators could probably update that stuff too.
No, you are...
I don't think Nico understands, Charles. There's 3 people per room.
Yep, 3 people per room.
I don't think Nico...
You can't have a 4th person.
Sure you can. Just 2 people to a bed.
I feel like Clint would crack down on some people that enough.
I'm pretty sure that, like, he can't really say, like, oh no, that's not allowed.
That would
it
be
is
in
the
direct
dorm.
violation. Yeah, but that would be in direct violation. Dorms are occupied in sets of 3 people.
To catch that spirit of Earth outside, fam.
I mean, to be fair, I could probably beat it if I just played it right. But the thing is that from my fights with Remy, if my fights with Remy say anything, the last 2 especially, I can't play shit right.
Oof.
I fucking demolished. Like, he actually just beat my ass, and I was like, oh, okay. Hello.
What's poppin'?
I'm going to execute you, Nico.
Oh no.
Execute yourself.
Is Clint actually on his way to the arena carrying Amelia?
Please not. How about not?
Okay, so I need a rundown of what the fuck happened. So, which thoughts are trying to get all over the man thought right now?
Okay. So here, let me explain what you missed.
Yep.
Okay, so Orson made the mistake of going into the nurse's office. I think this was Saturday. I could be wrong. I'm 99% sure it was Saturday.
It was Saturday.
Okay.
It's the bee!
Not like this.
Buzz!
Yo.
Buzz!
Wait, did he just say Ryuga? Oh no!
Not like this.
What are you gonna be in?
Here.
Yo, okay, I think it'd be fine if Risako joins the freeloader group in 111. We have an extra couch.
Honestly, just start fucking stacking up students in 111. It gets to the point where it's like the old fucking slave ships and we're literally sleeping like over top of each other.
Legit, the only reason I want to move out of 112 right now is the first fucking thing Victor did when walking into the dorm is that had a spirit sniff the bed Risako slept in.
Yeah, no, get the fuck out. Nope,
Straight up,
nope.
Just like sniff the bed.
Yeah.
Like, okay.
Risako,
We
Go
still
to-
have this shit time out.
go to dorm 111 and just steal Ash's bed. Don't say a word. Just steal the poor girl's bed, and just I wonder what'll happen.
I don't want to do that to the poor cinnamon roll though.
She's honestly like the fucking best wife right now.
I beg to differ.
I would
Bianca.
occupy like okay. Well,
I
question.
beg to
First of
differ.
bitch, fuck you.
I beg to differ that Ghost Girl is not best waifu right now.
Bianca's coming for you, waifus.
No,
Yep.
nobody tops
Ash
Ghost
is.
Girl.
I agree on that. Ash
Going
is
to be
100%.
Best waifu.
Oh wait, is there another girl on the server? Oh no. Okay, so I'm gonna worry about my character in advance, way in advance, before your character's even done. Okay.
I want you to stab him with no. I want you to stab him with bees. Kill him.
Yes.
I give you full permission. Clint will turn a blind eye. Oh man, must knock down a beehive. Oh no.
Oh no!
He dies, he dies. I guess I'll just die.
Hurt the bees, and you'll get hurt.
Also, I just want to.
Okay. Mechanical keyboards.
This is the good shit.
Oh wait, we didn't finish explaining what happened after. Okay, so after the nurse's office,
Oh, yeah,
what
yeah,
happened was, on Sunday, right? Orson was being hella edgy because he fucked up, and he ran into Risako at one point, and I think this was at the arena. I could be wrong.
Think so.
So what happened was Risako and Remy fought again. Remy won. And Orson's like, oh no, I better take her to the nurse's office and get her a papaya. Yes, you were there for that, Steve.
Yeah, fucking what's his face? Try to god mod.
Yeah. And then after that, what happened was Orson was wearing a blindfold the whole time. But what happened was it got taken, it got knocked off, and then a bird came and stole it. So so Risako did the check to see if the charm worked, and
Not one bit.
She
resisted
passed.
it. She resisted it.
Yeah. So then Orson's like, wait a second, it didn't work. I must be cured somehow. I don't know how, but I did it.
So for every bullshit reason you state, I load another fucking barrel drum into Clint's inventory.
Okay.
For every
Anyway,
stupid reason you give me, Nico, you take an entire barrel clip to the face.
okay. Anyway,
So
okay.
mhm.
Orson then was like, okay, I want to go hang out and celebrate. He didn't say celebrate. He just said he wanted to hang out. But Remy came over, right?
Right after Orson left.
Yeah, because he's like, I'm gonna go get ready because he was
Yo,
wearing.
was Orson trying to get some of that Remy dick too?
No. Remy came over to Risako, and Risako was like, what does it mean to hang out? Like, where do we go? And then Remy immediately interpreted that as she got asked out on a date. So then,
Risako gets like mad embarrassed because like she's not used to this kind of shit.
Remy,
Remy
my
had
boy.
to explain like exactly what a date was because she's
Remy,
been
my
so
boy,
secluded.
listen to me. I need you to do me a favor. I need you to fall head over heels for Orson and then dick that man down.
Not like this.
Yes, Nico.
I need to hide my mans.
Your charm works on everyone, Nico.
Hide
but
my
it works. Okay, we've established that it works less on guys.
that are not
now?
attracted to guys.
Not mechanically, though. Not mechanically.
Yes, mechanically.
Please let me.
Well, Clint doesn't know his sexuality. Therefore, he is default bisexual. For all
Yay!
Default very gay.
Yo, just because Clint likes traps doesn't mean you gotta call him gay, alright?
Oh, hang on. You're gonna find a bit of the story that's funnier then. Anyway, so they end up leaving and going to see a movie. I want you to guess what this movie is.
Bobo and Friends. I was here for that portion.
Yeah, Bobo and Friends being played by Adam Sandler in his 90s.
I know. I was
as
there
Bobo.
for that. I was
So
there
great.
for that portion. I
What?
voiced Adam Sandler. Duh.
Yeah.
What the heck?
So those shenanigans happened, and then because shitty coin flips, they hugged in the theater, and
that's okay because it's off school
Absolutely.
grounds.
Yeah, okay, and then they're like, okay, I guess this is a thing now. Neither of them really outright said it, but
Little did Orson know Ash was following them the whole time because she had nothing better to do. Ash possessed
Ash
his
is like
wallet.
the perfect stalker. Ash is the perfect stalker.
She was
no
just
one
bored
would
and
know.
had no clue what was going on, so she started floating around like, it was good.
It was popping.
Was poppin', B.
It was popping.
Why do yours do popping? I think
What's
both.
going
Hey, you know what's fun?
Hmm.
Clint has lost the key to the handcuffs that him and Amelia are in.
Oh shit.
that's fun as hell. They're adamantium, right?
Yep, they're plot handcuffs. Even stronger.
So what's
Cool.
the strength check required to break them?
Bobo.
You gotta roll a 100 on a 1d1.
Oh god.
Great. So Bobo.
Alright.
Okay,
Yeah. Only something like Bobo, who could defy the laws of physics, can break them.
Well, I
so
got
anyway, they made their way back to the school holding hands and whatnot, cause shit. And
Gay.
then when they got to the gates, I forget if they were inside the gates or they were immediately outside the gates, they did one hug for the road, quote unquote.
For the sake of keeping our asses intact, let's say they were right outside the
Yeah,
gate.
let's say they were right outside the gate, so I don't gotta handcuff many people to me.
No, they were just inside the gates to get
We
each
get
other.
Not
we
like
get,
this.
We get in combat, and it's just Clint, and then he's chained to like 7 other people.
And he just like starts swinging them at the opponent.
Motherfucker with another motherfucker. It's gonna
It's the
be just
new
like when
combo
I threw
attack.
Remy. Yeah, it's gonna be just like when I threw Remy at Orson all over again. Yo, Remy, let's get a combo attack between Clint and Remy where he just picks him up and throws him at somebody.
This also places Remy in the same space as the person, so he gets to come up with a straight up fan fire and fucking
Not
Oh, God,
complaining,
that's
Remy.
so
It's
mad.
gonna happen. The other person
Oh,
gets
wait.
the knockdown affliction.
Oh wait, Steve, I forgot to mention. So what we also didn't realize until the hug happened was Orson's only 5'4" and Rusako is 5'9".
Yep.
So he got his face shoved in some titty, is what I'm hearing.
Yeah, yeet.
Yeah.
You know what I find funny?
Yes.
Victor's 6 foot tall, right? Motherfucker
He is?
insulted motherfucker insulted Orga. You know how tall Orga is? 6 foot
5.
7.
Oh.
Oh, okay.
Orga's a
She's taller
fucking
than
giant.
me.
Oh yeah.
I thought he was shorter.
No,
for a second there.
Orga's he turns into an 8 foot tall banana T-Rex. Like, man, I don't know.
Yeah, I
what the
know.
fuck you're expecting.
The banana
I'm only
T-Rex
like
is the
5'6" in
absolute
real life.
fucking banana T-Rex is the best
Wait, how
ability of
tall are
all
you?
time.
Like 5'6".
Okay, I'm 5.
I'm like fucking 5'5". I hate it.
I'm not the shortest
You
one.
know. I don't have any weight to me. I may be 5'7", but Orson knows I actually weigh 100.
Oh, I got mentioned.
Yeah, by Remy.
Yeah, Orson,
I'll play the TFT. I can't beat Cecilia in a 1v1. We've already established.
Hell yes, you can.
Yes, you can.
No, I can't.
Yes, you
If
can.
she just fails every single roll, you can.
Listen, I'll
Yeah,
slip
if
the
she-
teacher watching a 20 and I'll get Risako in there.
You slip the teacher watching a 20, and then somebody gets ass blasted.
Exactly. Risako comes in 2v1 easy mode. Look at that. To be honest, like, I'm not even gonna lie, Risako and Orson are going to make the most cancerous combo. Because Orson is gonna stun them and then Risako is just gonna knock them up, and it's just gonna be an infinite loop.
No, and then I'm gonna spike them as I'm stunning them.
Right. Just fly up and spike them back to the ground. They have to take land damage.
You know how nasty of a combo Clint and Ash would be? So hear me out here, right?
Fear.
Clint throws his Molotov down in the back row, and Ash puts the fear zone in front of it. So you got two choices. You stand in the Molotov and take 5% of your aura health.
You have three options.
Or you step out into the fear zone and then hope to God you don't get feared. But if you do, you get pushed back, you take another 5%, and then you're stuck in the zone, so you take another 5%.
You could give them a sweet-ass three options just to taunt them. So you throw the Molotov in the zone behind them, and then the fear goes in the zone in front of them, so they're in the middle between the two. So then there's three options.
No, that's absolutely fucking stupid, because that'd be useless. They could just stand there and not do anything, and it'd be a waste of mana.
Then one person comes in and is like, hey, I'm going to hit you with that +3 accuracy.
No, because Ash just summons her minions inside the fear zone. So if they manage to make it into the fear zone, her minions just attack.
Right.
And get +3. Yeah, Sharp forces them to move. Hell yeah.
I hate in my mind because it keeps wanting to future-proof with more abilities that I can add down the line, but then I'm like, wait, this isn't gonna come until like 7 years later. Stop.
Well,
okay, it's concluded. I'm going to...
You get a new ability at 25 XP, and then 50 XP, you don't get a new ability, and instead you get a combo ability. And 75, you get another new ability, and then at 100, you get ultimate.
I don't like the... this is just going to be personal opinion. Excuse me, I'm not trying to insult anybody. Just want to get that out of the way.
If you're going to insult somebody, insult the owner for making the stupid idea in the first place.
I think what should be the case is that I almost feel like there should be like a secondary form of XP or like a bond point system between people.
I think there should be, but that's like doesn't give a shit. That's not.
Wait, sorry. Did I hear a support system like Fire Emblem Awakening? My favorite game of all time.
Absolutely, that'd be great.
That would be amazing.
Then it'd reward people for working.
Get artists in here, quick.
I mean, I think that'd be a really good system, just because, like, I don't think combo abilities should. Like,
yeah, no, you have to hit S to get the combo ability.
Sharp is because the way we worked on him, Sharp, we made him into a control mage who just fucking is based around zones.
Also, are you able to go above 100 XP and get more abilities? Okay.
Yep.
So, through a technical standpoint, we can get an infinite amount of abilities.
Yes, through a technical standpoint. But the fact is that
25 XP is hard enough to reach.
Yeah.
Honestly, if you were to ask me,
I would only get three experience to give that a week.
I'd almost say like to give people like more than one ability every 25, because 25 XP is a lot.
Yeah, no, that or knock it down to 12.
Yeah, that would. Yeah.
12 is such an awkward number, though.
Yeah, 12 is an awkward number.
That's how much points we get every time we level up. I mean, it makes sense.
10, though.
Yeah.
Like every 10 or something. Like, I don't know.
Listen, this isn't my system. This is the owner's system.
I know, but
So,
I still express.
So then let's make a request. How many people do we have? 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7.
But do you really want artists
Do
getting
I
that
count,
much
though, because
stronger
I'm
that
trying to clean
easier?
up
He's already
this?
got 3 experience points over top of literally everyone else for sucking his girlfriend's face off in the RP.
But it would allow people to build on their characters more.
Yeah, no,
instead
because
of, like,
I'm at a damn standstill at what I give Orson next. It's either the mirror wall, common fucking sense, or that other ability that I really want to try but makes no sense for his character.
Like, that was the first complaint I had about, like, making more characters, because it was like, oh, well, some people want to try new things. And because, like, I realized how fucking difficult it was to get to 25 XP, and I was like, oh, that's gonna be a while since.
No, you like, unless you have to get 1 experience, but if you don't man a club, you have to get 1 experience point every week. So that's 25 weeks, and that's like, understanding that you're the one getting the experience point every week.
Right.
You get experience point for owning or for heading a club once every 2 weeks. Yeah, it's absolute it's stupid. I think
We need to do the support club activity fast and get artists out of the fucking combat club seat now.
I think what.
Yeah, no, because he should have already transferred ownership. Matter of fact, I think the club is now abolished because he didn't transfer ownership to anyone.
Great.
I could totally have, like, a good system that could have this happen. So allow for more experience to come out.
What
And
I
then
would say is, why not just give every student I understand experience is there to reward people for playing their characters properly, but
Okay, so then how about instead of rewarding experience, how about if a student doesn't do anything or does something wrong, they just don't get that week's experience?
yeah, that's what I was thinking.
Something
make a
else-
system like that, so it
Something
punishes
else I
people.
thought of. Sorry,
No, it's all good. But no,
So-
I like that idea.
what I was thinking of actually is, like, also to try and, like, balance people getting more abilities to make sure their stats don't go too high, which could potentially also balance late game scaling, because we all know that's ridiculous. I remember I took this up with somebody. Late game scaling is going to be ridiculous. So what could happen is that you get a certain amount of experience, and then you get a level which increases your stats instead of each experience point.
Attic even stated, we will be making a dungeon, and you can just go into the dungeon, fight shit, and get XP.
Like,
Then-
that's
But
gonna
that's
be
grindy. Yeah,
But
it's
that is
helpful, but it's grindy.
So
Like,
what I
here's
think
the
should
thing
happen
that's
is there should be a level system instead.
Okay, so
Instead of
here's what we
XP.
got to do, guys. We need a level system, we need a support system, we need a class system, we need a better grid. Clearly, this just needs to become Fire Emblem.
Class system, not necessary.
I'm joking.
It could be set up that
Grid system, absolutely.
It
Grid
could be
system,
set up
absolutely.
so instead of setting up the experiences, like experience points, they build into a level, so you still get the base, stat. You still get the base 12 points put into all your things per experience. But after you have 10 experience, for every 10 experience you have, it's counted as a level. So if you were to gain a normal level, it would be the equivalent of you gaining 10 XP. So
wait, what if like that whole you have to put XP into things, right? And then you gain level. What if you like put experience into different stats, right? And then when you level up that stat, you get an ability in that specific stat.
That's an interesting concept, but it seems a little complicated.
Yeah, it's interesting, but it's also complicated because it could keep people from using different types of abilities.
And we all know by now that dexterity and wisdom are just the absolute best stats, so everyone would just keep upgrading them anyways.
Now, hang on.
Durability,
charisma.
I hate to say it.
You
Dexterity. Okay, we can argue about wisdom versus charisma, but dexterity is probably single-handedly the best stat in this entire system.
You can pump into protection and durability, and then you have a really strong creation score. So all you have to do is create a ability that's a pumped creation attack, and you already have a good damage output too.
You guys failed to look at strength. Okay, strength scales highest into physical damage. It actually scales into your aura, and it gives you.
But dexterity does pretty much the same thing, but gives more aura. So you're going to be more tanky and still dealing similar amounts of damage to strength.
But strength does more. Honestly, dexterity is a little bit better for a little bit more defense. Strength is a little bit more.
And mana control, and
let's see.
like all this other shit. It seems dumb to me. So dexterity also gives armor class. That's another big one.
Well, news, everybody. I'm working on the pens for that drawing. To those who saw the drawing.
Sharp.
Oh,
To be fair,
Mm-hmm.
the abilities you originally had for Sharp still made him do like no day. You literally dealt 1% of everyone's aura health every single turn for 5% mana, which was absolutely useless. Right now, he's just an annoying control mage. He fucks with the battle.
Which is fine. Control mages are not supposed to...
Fell deals 0 damage until
Right.
you get 10
He just
stacks.
has a win condition.
Yeah, he just has a win condition.
Here's the thing that I've learned about Fel, just by looking at what he does. In a 1v1, he's fucking amazing. In a team battle, he's probably not going to be as good.
Well, he's a support, is the thing.
Right.
So down the line, I plan on him getting an ability, which is next time he gains an ability, is the ability for him to choose between 3 different types of needles. A sleeping needle, a paralyzing needle, and, some other status effects. So during the fight...
damage.
Yeah, none of which do damage. But that boosts him in 1v1s and also helps him CC opponents, because as Fel has right now, Fel gains a bonus movement space. So everyone normally has 2 movement.
Hello.
Fel gets 3.
Hello?
Hi, who joined?
So,
Scarlet Net.
especially in 1v1s, could you imagine this? Fel runs in, he stabs you with his win condition, jumps out, and then when you come close to him again, he runs into your zone and hits you with the needle that gives you the drowsy effect and then puts you to sleep. And you can't use your turns, and then that just lets the stacks build up. Or imagine if Fel got a wall ability. An ability that created a wall, because you can't attack things behind the wall. You have to attack the wall. Fel stabs you, dives back, puts a wall up. And then
an ability I was thinking about for a friend of mine who recently was he's the Disturbed Mista guy.
Oh, Mista,
yeah. So, firstly, we had to work on mechanics for his abilities, because, he didn't list anything like that. But he should be fine now. And then, so I tried to think of, like, an ability that... Oh. Where'd they go? They left. So I tried to think of an ability, like, he could use... Because he originally had an ability idea that wouldn't work out too well. So I tried to think of how to, like, bring it back into a combat situation, which was his mirror transportation. I don't know if you saw him, like, before he got a rewrite, but it was, like, his mirror transportation thing. So I was thinking about, what if, like, he could place a mirror and then have it, like, reflect a different zone on the combat area, and then he could either transport a person or could transport a ranged attack through it into that zone, giving it the +3 accuracy bonus.
Mm-hmm.
So I just thought that could be really cool. But the thing is, he won't be able to get an ability like that until 25 XP, and it all wraps back to this XP system.
You want to talk about a character who has no mechanical skills whatsoever, let alone any costs? We have somebody in enrollment named Kazu Safira Shon, age 15, birthday 9/8/1999.
That makes perfect sense.
Height 5'11", year 1, gender male, attraction female, weight 155 pounds. Defined information. He is a quiet kind of boy with a goal no one knows. His strengths lie within his will to protect, and his weakness lies in his past, which, if he remembers, brings him to have devilish visions at that moment. He literally wrote a short-ass thing for his defined information, and then didn't even bother to delete the in section here as a part in the second line. Backstory. Taz was born being of no magical ability. He strived to help others no matter the cost. He had received mentorship from a great sage who died in a great battle and left him a seed, which within granted him the ability of magic. And all the great sages... Wait a second, I gotta scroll down. abilities, which will not manifest unless him or someone he loves is in danger. I was like, all right, boys, counter time. Make a character who makes it so characters cannot experience attraction. They cannot love. Counter's entire character.
So wait, I'm sorry, hang on. I zoned out. All I heard was counter love, and I'm thinking, who's making a character to fight me?
So let's listen to these beautiful abilities. Name: Shadow Awakening. Action type:
so edgy.
Passive. Study: Destruction or Life. Cost: he literally didn't input.
No cost.
Effect:
Same.
when a life-threatening situation happens, Taz takes on the full powers of the Sage and has the ability of all elements in nature to destroy his target completely.
Fuck that.
Is that a one hit?
When the great Sage mentor died, he left Taz with his very essence. When things get dire, Taz will awaken the full might of the Sage.
I don't even want to hear any more of this.
No, too bad. You're hearing more.
God damn it!
Blessing
I have
of the
edgy
Sylphs.
ability ideas, but this is
Action
new.
type main action. Study charisma. That's not a fucking study! Effect: creates a barrier around either user or opponent. If it's used on the user, it shields user from counters and 2 attacks. If used on opponent, it saps them a mana and sends to user. It also reflects any attacks and counters on
Sorry,
that.
he has a mana drain. Why does he need a mana drain? None of his things cost any mana.
While traveling through the Sylph Forest, Taz helped the Sylphs survive the genocide, and so he was given the blessing by the Queen of the Sylphs. What the fuck are Sylphs?
Those are like forest nymphs.
I think
Bitch, we don't got forest nymphs. We're humans.
I mean, the only non-human here is Bobo.
No, Bobo's still a human. Well,
Bobo is Bobo. He's not a human.
He's a
Bobo was human at one point.
No, he wasn't.
Action
We
type
need that origin story.
counteraction. Study creation. Cost: none still. Effect: attack a user with any of the elements of nature you can conjure up with mana into any form.
So it's just what the fuck my character does with no
Flavor
fucking
text.
costs.
The Sage had taught him some attacks he could never use due to his little magical powers. Then why the fuck did he teach him? All that changed when the Sage gifted him the essence, and so they gave him the cross to the
You just won a card.
Sage's
I'm
mana
keeping the keys.
That's
I
how
think
it
you're
works.
angry. I am very angry. All right, Shark?
I'm angry just listening about this.
I'm angry that this man thought this was the fight.
The words. They don't exist.
What else do we got? We got a Devil's Angel. I don't remember what this guy's got. Let's go over some enrollments with everyone here.
Hi, I'm in enrollment.
Okay,
You are an
question.
enrollment, but your ability and ideas are actually comprehensive and good.
I just have a question before I write something as a new ability and get Clint pissed at me. Would I be able to add alternate forms of the stances that I currently have that have different effects than what they have now?
So you mean as like
just for like a higher cost? Like I was thinking of adding like something down the line.
Let me look at Risiko's page because I actually haven't read over any of your abilities and I don't really know what you do.
I mean, she recently got a pretty huge rework too.
Is she punchy punch?
Way better at punchy punch.
Yes.
Because instead of 5 different abilities for stances, it's 1 ability for 5 stances. Thank God.
Yeah, no, that's fine because it's a stance ability and you pay. So you're saying add more stances but raise the cost? Question mark.
I'm planning on adding like different versions of the current stances that do.
So like upgraded versions, basically.
But what will happen is it'll have a higher cost